Hi, everybody. I am back with another book review. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for choosing to watch this. My name is Pilisiwa Tvenstra. I'm a writer and I'm a reader. Guys, this I've visited different realms reading this book. I went to places that are beautiful, smeared with gold, places that humans are not allowed to be, but somehow I went. And I guess if you choose to read this book, you're gonna go there as well, right? Yeah. So I am back with Daughters of Re, a book written by Reni Amayo. She is born and raised in London from two Nigerian immigrants. And listen, before I start with this book review, I want to say thank you. Thank you for choosing to stay with me from the beginning. And you're still here. You haven't left. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for suggesting things, for asking things, for following me as excuse me, for following me on my social media. Listen, you are growing with me. We are becoming better and we are becoming comfortable somehow. And thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Listen, I want to get that mail from YouTube saying, listen, you've got to subscribe. I'm like, why, but that means I'm doing something okay, so I appreciate it. Can we talk about this, Naala? Can we talk about this thing here? I'm gonna take a little pause, kancane, and just think about it, what it does to you when you look at it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm there as well. There are moments I couldn't read, but I was just looking at the cover and I'm like, kwenzakalani lana, guys? Why am I so beautiful? Do you understand what I mean? Why am I recognizing myself? I might not have this beautiful nose, Mara, listen. The thick lips are mine. The hair is mine. The brown skin is mine. I might not have the magic, but I have different kinds of magic. Okay, let me just go in. So this is a story of twins that separated at birth. They grew up as human beings, but later on realized that they are not only just human beings, they are more spirits, spiritual gods or spirit gods. And later on also they end up defeating the Eze, the ruler of Kingdom of Nri. He is horrible. The king, the ruler, he is all horrible. He's cruel. He's evil. He is heartless and he's selfish. He is all the bad words that you can think of. That's Eze, and he is powerful though, because then he plotted with another god to kill, to steal the heart of the Earth Mother, which is the I think it's Chuku, not too sure, but so that's why now in this world there are no gods anymore, because the Eze killed the god, stole the heart of the Earth Mother, and then that's why there are no gods anymore. So it takes, then later on these twins that never met, never spoke, but met somehow in certain realms, then meet up and they defeat this horrible, powerful, evil king. Okay, that's basically the book. But there is more. Of course, it's only a synopsis that I just gave you, but there is so much more. There is so much more. There's love interest happening. There is there's journey of discovery. There is journey of being in this world and being a woman, being a powerful woman and fighting against GBV. And I was so happy. There's this wonderful character, Mikulu. She is a sort of kind of like a mentor to one of the twins. She's magical. She knows ancient magic and medicines, but also she is a head chef for Eze. So now you know. Now, so basically, the book goes from two worlds: the world of Sinai and the world of Naala. Naala grew up in the village, and Sinai, she grew up in the kingdom of Nri, the city of Nri. I don't know how she got there. I might have missed it in the reading. I don't know how she got there, but I know that there was in it when they were young, the Eze attacked, sent the army to their village and massacred all the twins, but somehow they survived. Yeah. And so Sinai, she has this beef with Ini, and Ini is one of those like socialites, you know. I don't want to make an example, but I don't know if you think of South African socialites, you know who I'm talking about. One of those socialites, important, wants to be part of the important nobles in the kingdom, to be married, to have a wife, but there's a competition. The guy that she likes, Ini, that guy is not interested in her, which is with the guy, his name is Obi Ife. Obi Ife is interested to Sinai, this beautiful dark-skinned girl. Listen, guys, the love of blackness in this book. It is amazing. It is important. It is appreciated. It is needed. Okay. I said to myself, it is overdue celebration of my own skin. This book. It's about time that my black, dark, brown skin is celebrated in different words, in different beautiful words. Described, you have to describe, black people in beautiful words, and that is super, super rare. So that's one of the things I loved about Reni's book, how she celebrated black lives, how she celebrated women, how she celebrated black skin. That's a given. When you read this book, you feel witty. Wow, it's full of yourself in it. You recognize yourself. Also another thing that she did that I don't think another person can do, who is not a person of color, is using the language. She used Igbo in such a way that I now think I can speak I can speak that language, but I can't. But she was able to use it in such a way that I didn't get lost in the book, because at the end she has a glossary and all the words that she's used, and now if I don't understand them at the end of the book, I can just go back and read them, and they are in an alphabetical order. So that's what also I love. That I love her writing. I love her writing. It's flowing. It's lyrical. It also paints a beautiful picture. She is, one of the things that she's strong as well is building the world. Her writing just built this beautiful city of Nri, and somehow through each character's journey, I was able to continue building the world with the character. And guys, if I'm making sense, but every time a character is introduced, it's like another building is being built for me to see. Okay. That's another thing I loved. One thing I loved as well is how fully fledged the characters were. All of them. All of the characters, they were fully fledged. Ayikho i-character eyi-one engingayi-understandanga from ekuqaleni nangaphakathi nasekugcineni. Let me make an example. There's a one tiny character, which is the merchant, comes very late in the book, but I remember him. And I'm thinking, this is a joke I made to myself. I made to, and said, okay, what if the merchant, who somehow, you know, was part of the big plot, part of the spy to bring down the Eze, that merchant guy that was loved by the gods and the armies, was actually the brother of the Eze. Think about it. If you read the book, if you have read the book, let's talk below. Just think of the character from the book and link it to something huge. What if the merchant, you know, the guy that put Naala and Korra and put the guy, is it Eni? I'm not too sure. In this cut thing, because he's a trader, he's a seller, and transported them to the Kingdom of Nri. So you know, sort of smuggle them in, yeah, so that the twins, they'll meet and do the thing to the Eze. Okay, what if that guy, the merchant, is actually a brother to Eze? What does that say? Oh, he is another god. Oh, guys, kuning. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say, that Reni she has sat down with each character, no matter how tiny their plot is or their arc is. It's still an arc, and it's still a character. It's still developed. All her characters were very developed. I loved it so much. What else did I love? I love the plot. I love the dialogue is flowy, very natural. But there are things that I didn't like. Not didn't like is a strong word, but I have issues with. There's certain tropes as well that I was kind of fed up with. I can talk about that down below because I don't want my video to be long. But there are one thing that I had issue with. It's that even though she was building the world and these characters were full, there was a lot of repetition. I was also being schooled a lot. I felt like I was in a school. There was this and that is for that, and this is for this, and this is this, and this was this for that. So there was a lot of that. Hey, I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, please, I'm sorry. I just liked how to say it like that, because it felt like that. It felt like I didn't know, and there was this and that, and this was that for this, so that will do that, you know. There was a lot of that. And it came to a point where I was like, okay, nothing, it's becoming redundant, and it's becoming a little bit monotone and repetitive, you know, all the time. Okay, that happened a lot in the city of Nri between the character of Mikulu, which is the mentor of Sinai, the beautiful relationship. There was a very strong, believable relationship, Mikulu, and there was this thing that happened. Somehow Mikulu ended up, you know, being killed by the Eze. And you just have to find out why. I'm not going to give it away, but there's this beautiful moment of grieving for Sinai, which made it so human and so believable. And I appreciated that we show also that we show the flaws. We don't become stronger when someone dies. We become, I don't want to say weaker, but we allow grief to take place, and we have to see that also in the writing, and we did, and she captured that beautifully, and I loved it. So what I didn't like also, that somehow there was lack of magic, there's lack of action actually, and there was a lack of discovering of action, or lack of curiosity. when you know that you are not a human being, when that when you know that there is something weird that about you, where's the curiosity? So the book starts also with Naala, one of the twins that grew up in the village. She is somehow experiencing magic because we see that she's curious, but that stops. Then throughout the book, it's her. Sorry guys, my video just cut, so I'm just gonna be quick, just to end the video good. Yes, so basically she was just stuck in the forest, Nala, throughout the book, but also going back and forth to the kingdom of trying to bring down the Eze alone. But there was lack of battle, lack of action, using of magic, the action of magic. We were told about a lot of things, not shown a lot of things. And also, the end of it, the end of the book ended abruptly. It was a quick end. Everything felt kind of like squashed in at once and it rushed. Um, so those are the things that I didn't quite, I had an issue with. But it's a beautiful book. I would recommend everybody, especially those who love fantasy, and just read it. And yeah, let me know what you think of it if you have read it. And yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful book. It deserves its place in our shelves, and I'm happy I have it. Thank you for so much. Thank you for watching this till to the end. I appreciate it, and be safe and always wear a mask. This is our new normal now, telling people to wear a mask. So yeah, bye.